Good day everyone, welcome back to our channel. In the previous video I already introduced you to our project, and today in this video I wanna talk about microclimate in our shoes. Okay, the food microclimate refers to the temperature and humidity inside the shoe where the skin and environment interact. The human foot has about 250,000 sweat glands, so it easily traps heat and moisture. When we wear shoes for a long time, sweat and heat build up. This can cause discomfort, blister, odor, or skin irritation. It's so scary to hear that. According to Meow et al. 2021, high humidity increases bacterial activity, while poor ventilation makes odor and infection worse. And I have one more person that also found that breathable material like mesh and natural leather help keep the foot cooler and drier compared to synthetic materials. In fact, when in shoe temperature goes above 32 degrees Celsius, it is hot actually, and humidity above 70%, people start to feel hot and uncomfortable, and the risk of fungal infection increase, especially during activities like running. Everyone likes running nowadays, right? So this is why understanding the food microclimate is important for comfort, health, and performance. In our project, we will collect real-time temperature and humidity data during walking, standing, and running. By studying these changes, we hope to support better footwear design that keeps feet comfortable and reduces common foot problems.
Good day everyone. Now I will discuss about how physical activities, specifically standing, walking and running, influence the temperature and humidity of the foot, which are the two main variables in our project. During physical activities, our body generates heat through muscle movement and blood circulation. This causes an increase in foot temperature as energy is expended. Nemati Enemy 2022 developed a thermal model showing that the sole temperature can rise by 2 to 3 degrees Celsius after 10 minutes of walking and up to 5 degrees Celsius during running. At the same time, humidity increase as sweat glands become more active. West et al. 2019 report that extended walking or running in enclosed footwear trap more moisture, creating a humid microclimate that decreases comfort. Even during standing, although movement is minimal, heat and moisture still accumulate because airflow inside the shoe is limited. These environmental changes affect not only comfort but also performance and hygiene. For instance, athletes often face overheating and excessive sweating when using non-breathable shoes, while workers or individuals who stand for long hours may feel dampness despite little physical movement. In our project, we use sensors to capture this variation dynamically. By comparing results between standing, walking and running, we can establish a clear relationship between activity intensity and microclimate fluctuation. Ultimately, this helps identify comfort threshold and guide the design of suits suitable for different activity levels, from daily wear to to sport performance footwear. Our finding can also be beneficial for medical research in preventing foot by related disorder caused by excess moisture or heat. That's all from me. Next, my teammate will talk about footwear material and ventilation effects.
Okay, good day everyone. I will be presenting the third part of our literature review, which explain how shoe material and ventilation affect the temperature and humidity inside the shoes. This is important because different material can change how hot or sweaty the foot become. According to Lee et al. 2022, different shoe material allow heat and moisture to move in different ways. They found that breathable material like mesh, natural leather, and moisture-wicking fabric let air flow more easily. This help keep the foot cooler and less sweaty, but synthetic material that don't breathe will trap heat and sweat, which make the foot feel hot, wet, and uncomfortable. Okay, for the Footwear Apple Breathable Report 2025 also support this. It explained that shoes with poor ventilation can make this design in temperature rise by 2 until 4 degrees Celsius, especially when running. Never design like perforated uppers, mesh panel, and ventilated insole can help reduce sweating and improve comfort. Not only the top part of the shoe methods, the sole and insole also affect the foot microclimate. Thick sole can hold in heat, while porous or foam insole allow better airflow and help reduce humidity. This is why sport shoes often use open mesh and ventilation channel, while formal or safety shoes usually feel hotter because they don't have these features. In our project, knowing how different material affect temperature and humidity help us understand our sensor data better. By comparing the reading to the type of material, we can identify which shoe design keep the foot more comfortable. In the end, this study can help guide the development of better footwear. Shoes that feel more comfortable and help prevent problems like blister, odor, and skin irritation caused by too much heat and moisture. Okay, thank you.
My name is Firdaus Benjamin Rudi. Okay, now I will discuss the sensor-based approach used to measure temperature and humidity in our project. Modern technology allows continuous, real-time monitoring of the food internal environment. This uses Sandoval, Palomares, et al. 2016 developed a portable system using embedded sensor placed at different areas such as the heel, up, and toe, and found that the reading vary based on activity and foot pressure. Similarly, Rashid et al. 2022 introduced an IoT-based system using ESP32 paired with DHT22 and DS18B20 sensor. Their research confirmed that this sensor provides accurate reading for both temperature and humidity, transmitted wirelessly in real time. In our project, we adopt a similar method. Sensors are positioned strategically inside the shoe to record temperature and humidity during standing, walking, and running. The data is then collected, processed, and analyzed to detect pattern of heat and moisture build-up. This setup allows to dynamic analysis, meaning we can observe how conditions change second by second, not just a fixed interval, by combining sensor accuracy, compact design, and wireless connectivity. This approach contributes both to biomedical research and practical footwear development.
Hello, my name Fuad bin Narazalan. Now I will discuss for my part is about embedded system and IoT integration. The core of our project is the integration of embedded system and Internet of Things IoT technology. The ESP32 microcontroller acts as the main brain of the system, connecting all the sensor and managing data transmission. According to Rashid et al. 2022, the ESP32 provides Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, making it efficient wearable monitoring system. Meanwhile, Chen et al. 2020 demonstrate that IoT-based biomedical device enable continuous health monitoring and early detection of anomalies. In our setup, the HT22 sensor measure humidity, while the S18B20 sensor measure temperature. All readings are processed by the ESP32 and then transmit either to a display module or cloud database for later analysis. This allows us to monitor how environmental change occur during each activity, standing, walking, or running. The use of IoT and embedded system does not just enhance data accuracy, it also opens the door for smart footwear innovation. In the future, shoes could be designed with automatic ventilation system that activate when humidity exceeds comfort limits. Thus, this project highlights how engineering and biomedical science can combine to improve human comfort, performance, and overall foot health.
So in this section, I will discuss the previous studies and research gap that our projects aim to address. So I found two research papers. First will be from Mez and Molino from 2021, and second will be from Humidity and Naimi from 2022. Okay, first research paper. I found that in this paper that footwear comfort depends on several factors, including fit, cushioning, weight, and the material used in the shoes. So they also highlighted that comfort is influenced by the foot shape, sensitivity, and plantar pressure. So the study also mentioned that temperature and humidity inside the shoes, known as the foot microclimates, are important, but these factors are not well studied. So as we can see that I highlight in yellow color, there are only 4 studies that evaluated the influence of shoe microclimates, such as temperature, moisture, and ventilation characteristics. So there are less studies about foot microclimates that we found. Okay, next will be from Humidity and Naimi from 2022. Okay, for Humidity and Naimi, focus on how temperature changes during activity. So the result will be temperature against speed. Temperature will increase with speed. So from this research paper, I found 3 results. First will be 6 degrees Celsius, 3 km per hour. Second will be 8 degrees Celsius at 6 km per hour, and third will be 11.5 degrees Celsius at 9 km per hour. Okay, they also found that sweating clothes that are more than the 4 foot, and that footwear materials can trap the heat inside the shoes. Okay. Based on all this research paper that we know that even we have the valuable insight, but there are still gaps, there are still clear gaps. There are still not enough evidence and data about food microclimates during standing, walking, and running. As there are still no real data, no real time sensor data. Because as there are no studies that measure temperature and humidity during walking and running. So microclimate behavior during daily activities is still not well understood. So in this project, we want to focus on address this issue by using real-time sensor to measure temperature and humidity during vigorous activity like running, standing, and walking. So in conclusion, we found that our project provides more complete understanding of footwear comfort by combining engineering, human psychologists, and also material science. So we want to focus on this project by provide this data on microclimate inside shoes. That's all from me. Thank you.